What's up, guys? Today we're gonna play, of course. It was actually like Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Yeah. And because I'm dumb, I said Pony's Ace Attorney. Okay, I know where it is. It's because this dumb thing. Present. Well, would you look at that? The two tails got are exactly the same. Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals. So I've been lied. I literally need to search to YouTube, and what happened is I literally miss. But the design of their tails is exactly the same. Order. Just kidding. Order in the court. As long as the possibly exists that the tail belongs to Bumrap Rainy, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As Singh said, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne? Ang hirap naman gawin ng boses. Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor, because I'm a monkey. Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around. Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long. I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you. Yes, Your Honor. Very well, let us reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned. December 17, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby, number 5. Bam! That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment. True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me. Dot. Thank you for everything you're doing. Don't try to sniff the flower again. I'm gonna cough if you do that again. You did great, Mrs. Woods. You really stuck it out. And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around. Well, you were the one who gave me that courage, Tina. Oh yeah, because of the emotion chingamajigs. Really? Hehe, thanks. Oh my god. Be honest, was I any help at all? Of course. Without you, we would never gotten out of that tight spot. That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my call. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner. That's what I like to hear. Analytic psychology, the ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now. Hey, where's Apollo anyway? Good question. I almost forgot about him. I assume he'd still be here in the lobby. Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion? When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Rainy. I told him I dropped Riley in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riley might be. So we went to take a look together. Huh? I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be. So you went looking for Riley together before you were called back into courtroom number 5? Yes, I'd had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing. I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Just maybe. Found some new piece of evidence? Anyway, we'd better go and get him because, of course, bestie walk. Good idea. December 17, 12:11 p.m. District Courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 4. Finally. Naging anime ulit. Naging anime. Of course. After the game, you need to be JoJo anime. Look at their faces. JoJo anime. What the fuck? What the happened? Dahil na si Athena. So, white bits. We're just going on a bestie walk and you ruined it. To be continued, Eddie wow. Yes. So now we're gonna be in episode 2. Yes, I'm thinking. Yup. December 18, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Number 5. Ang tagal naman nun. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. But given how things ended yesterday, good morning. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. Oh hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss? Huh? The paper that came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news. Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you better watch out, okay? You really should read the story for yourself. I could even begin to do it justice. Justice? Huh? Oh, poor Apollo. And it's all my fault. Sniffles. And how do you do sniffle? Ganon, I think. Tea! I want some tea. Just kidding. Tina! Wait lang, paano yan? Tina! Ang hirap naman magsab. Hindi yun. Hindi ganon. I don't know. Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry. What we found yesterday. was not Apollo's dead body. Thank goodness. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow on his head, and was lying unconscious. We rushed him to the hospital right away. So that's not Apollo, and it looks like he's going to pull through. Maybe it's Apollo's brother, twin brother. But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Tina! Is Mrs. Woods alright, Athena? Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on that sofa over there. I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie. She believed that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh, guess I can see why she thinks that. By the way, how are you doing? Who? Me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Mrs. Woods, but are you alright? You alright? But are you alright? Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm alright. People who studied analytical psychology are great at times like this. After all, they've learned what is happening. Oh, yep, definitely not looking at fidget right now. After all, they've learned how to control their emotion too. Somehow, I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. Yep, this but there's no denying she's a real trooper. It's because of the widget bits. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah, oh yun na, happy na siya. Diba? He was sad. Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. So he got like like little amnesia thing. Not like little because he don't know anything about what happened yesterday. Like yesterday. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head. Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that, I know how that feels. Pwede nga. But who in the world would do such a thing, huh, Mr. Wright? Oh, he's angry. She's angry, wangry. Ayan o. It's the widget. Look at the widget and its emotions. Grr! Just wait. Oh. Grr. Gar. Gear. Gar. Gar. Yun. Just, wag na magana. Nope. Oh. Just wait till I get my hands on that cover for our Apollo. Now, Athena, I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Mrs. Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you. Oh, okay, boss, you're right. Apollo's Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. I serves when I have more than 6 pieces of evidence. I should be able to switch pages with this panel. Yup, easy as 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. You bet. With everything that happens with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me though. I have to get this right for Mrs. Wood's sake. And Apollo's too. Two! Ganon. It's my exclamation mark. December 18, 9:50 a.m. District Courtroom number 5. Courtroom number 5. Just say it. Oh, na, na, na. court is now in session. All rise. All right. Court will not reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. Just gonna do different voices for the judge because I can keep them the same because everything sucks. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question? I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor. I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed. The police bomb specialist, he was in charge of handling the bomb. He said it was... I apologize, Your Honor. Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial. A separate matter, you say? And what might that be? I assume you are aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I am speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4. Uh-oh, why is he bringing that up? Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been, poor Mr. Justice. At that time of that attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Mrs. Juniper Woods. He isn't going where I think he's going with this, is he? The prosecution witnessed to indict Mrs. Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice assault. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the incident under the deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial. But I believe there is a connection between the case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found. Okay? So, we can understand the fact that Justice is in the right and Mr. Arms is in the left. I'm gonna remember that, I think. The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice? Why, indeed, what do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne? I believe Mr. Justice found something in the courtroom while Mrs. Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing. You mean he found some incriminating evidence? Evidence? Precisely, and so I surmise, I'm Filipino, so don't judge me, that the defendants picked up a piece of rubble and hit hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him. Objection. Junie would never do such thing. She was devastated when we found Apollo's hurt like that. Mrs. Sykes, please control your outburst. Ahem, it is the prosecution belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself. It's fucking Ted Donator. That Ted Donator. Mrs. Wood is hereby officially indicated on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice. What? Why are you listening to Mr. Tope over there? Tope. Although, considering our conversation yesterday, I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Maybe the two incidents are related after all. I would like to start by hearing from the defendant myself. Very well, bailiff ulit. Bailiff, please bring Mrs. Woods to the witness stand. I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop. Mrs. Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo. Mrs. Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and when we went to the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear, I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person? So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only astounding feature. He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. I hope she didn't hurt. Oh, I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out. But one had to order. Why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins? I think Apollo might have figured something out. Something? What kind of something? Something to do with the courtroom bombing kind of something, I think. Oh, new evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed. I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away. Objection. Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor. What lie is that? When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give himself the chance to destroy that evidence. No, I never. Mrs. Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. We found the proof of her full deed there in the court ruins. What on earth? Do you see it? There in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. Witness the message he left us. It's written in blood. Woods. 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 Why isn't that? That's right, Your Honor. Bitch, you're dumb. Your Honor, it says Woods in capital letters. What? I submitted that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted. So are you like dumb or just dumb? If you would like just write in it, the attacker could just if it's wood, he will just would like bomb erase. Are you like the dumbest dumb? Like the dumb? Like if it's literally said, "Oh, I'm gonna attack," like kunyari ako si Woods. I'm gonna attack. Boom! Oh my God, he write Woods. Okay, let's just erase it. Like this. What do you mean? You're like super dumb. No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name? Mr. Wright, the nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do this? Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. When we discovered Apollo yesterday, he wasn't saying anything. No. Ah! We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as the security heard Athena scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. After that, they were there in courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We wouldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there. Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Okay. We do not done mess up. We have just 4 chances. During the yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtrooms together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony instead of staying behind. So, sent a picture. Nope. I swear I didn't attack Paul. Why would I hurt such a kind person? Bitch, the fuck am I gonna do here? Mm, wait lang. If it's that like Sean collapsed on the floor, the blood writing is also visible. Wait. If he was hit in the head, and why does he have blood in his fucking fingers? Like, damn the moments. So like what? Apollo incident behind courtroom in courtroom number 4. Okay. But then I was called back to the courtroom to give testimony. Paul stayed with me and we went to the courtroom together. I was overcome by a fit of coughing. We went to the room, come and learn together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. For instance, staying behind in courtroom number 4. Am I like just being stupid or am I not gonna find anything? Staying behind in courtroom number 4. And so like I don't know. Let's just save, because if we done mess up, we're dumb. Present objection. The witness statements clearly contradict this piece of evidence, Your Honor. Nope. And what exactly about this testimony is instant. Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. I seem to have made a slight miscalculation. Okay. The power of canceling. Yes. Wow, I'm so dumb. So I can't actually cheat. Let's just do this. Attack Apollo, why would I ever hurt such a kind person? Look, it's obvious Junie didn't attack Apollo. I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? I agree. We must go to look for bomb rapidly together about why they need to find it so badly that they'd go to all the trouble. I will try to find out more. Oh. I to prove that you are so this is where he died. But they said it was over here, not over here, bitch. then this is where Miss Arms died. So what? What something super superstitious that I need to do something? Because I'm gonna press this one. Press. Hold it. I'd better not ask her about the polo. I know. I'll use some small talk here to get some reaction. Do you have any? Base. Going up. Why? Why do you gotta do this? Keep it up, Miss Wright. It's working. Now ask her if she has a crush on anyone. So is there anyone in particular you like? Oh, yep. I've been knowing it. Mr. Wright, is that question even remotely related to this case? To this case? Not really. Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking questions. Okay, so sorry, Your Honor. Points. Hehe, Mrs. Woods, please continue with your testimony. I believe you were telling this court about your attacking. So I can't tell him about Apollo. Why would I hurt such kind of bitches? When I was called back to this court, this is the only thing that. So like, press this one. So the time is testimony, right? Yes, the bailiff came to the courtroom number 4 and brought me back to this courtroom. And what about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you or did he stay behind? So I can't ask him about Apollo, and he's being dumb as to said something in the I was overcome by a fit of coughing. I just don't fucking know anything. Press. Do you always cough when you get nervous, Mrs. Woods? Yes. Mr. Wright, please do not make Mrs. Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly. But that barely even qualified as a quasi-question. Let's have her relax with a little small talk before we dive into the cross-examination. Ask her about her hobbies and her crush and stuff. Her crushes? Really? I don't know about this. I can't ask him about Apollo, bitch. Maybe it's this one. Then show the top. I'm just being dumbass. Just do it. Oh no, everything's dumb. Everything's dummies. Maybe this one because he was attacked over here. Well, he went to the over here. So I think present this one. The I hate you so much, Mr. Wright. I hate you so much. Ugh. Consult. Mr. Wright, I don't see any inconsistencies in the testimony. This might be a good time for us for more information. I think you're right. I just can't help but feel that there's more statement that meets the eye. I'll put my faith in Athena and press them for all their work then. Okay, so just press everything. Press bits. So So press this. So you think Mrs. Justice is kind? Yes, very kind. He's rescued me. It's like the sun strong. Oh yes, thank you. The only adjectives I associate with the sun are sweltering, and oppressive. But then Apollo got hurt, and it's all my fault. Sob. Junie, Apollo's going to be fine. Just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky. You really think he'll be fine? Heh heh heh. But the sun does go down at night. Then that means Apollo could. I don't know how to do something. Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry. Ah! Look, it's obvious Junie didn't attack Apollo. I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? I agree. They must gone to look for. I'm pressing everything. Okay. Mm. Yes. We went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing. Oh, yeah, finally! Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in quadrant number 4? I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bumrup Rainy, he was keeping my medicine safe for me. But he has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see. And Pony Panty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted. I had put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bumrup Rainy. When I told the Paul about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. There was so much rubble in there, I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So then we got inside. Apollo went straight there and started looking for my Rainy in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest. The way she makes him sound, you think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. Oh wait. So that's why you went to the ruins, I see. That seemed to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Mrs. Wood. Finally, for 10 years. Apollo started looking for Bomber Rainy near the witness stand where there was no rubble. But then now consult. Mr. Wright, I think I have something here. You sensed something wrong with the testimony? That's right. Let me show you which statement I was strange. Thanks. That would be a great help. Big help. Now I just have to compare the evidence with the statement she points out. Oh. This is it. He was attacked where there's no rubble. So that doesn't testify him. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, oh! Gotcha! If he was hit by rubble, technically... I thought I got something. But I'm dumb! He was hit by rubble where there's no rubble. Okay. So what? What evidence, bitch? Near the witness stand. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. The witness stand is over here. Where's the witness stand? This is the last one though. Should I do it? Fuck, let's do it. If we're dumb, we're dumb. Okay, yes! Thank you for flashing God. So he started his search with the witness stand, you say? That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the future furthest point in the room. He was being so brave and so strong. But that's odd. Under the circumstance, shouldn't have been capable of that. But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind too. No, that's not the part I'm finding out fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do. But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. White. True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With the courtroom in this state, how was it possible to walk up to the witness stand? Oh, I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand. Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it. Erk. Great, now I'm not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains of molehills, you know. But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best. I call slander, Your Honor. So was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy from just this diagram. Okay, sorry. My nose is stuffed with buggers. Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more. There is it. It's a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before. So what? Huh? What's that hunk of metal on the wheels? Mr. Payne, it's that metallic object in that photo, Mr. Tonight's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem? Ah yes, the transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. I must have been there ever since. Oh, that's it. Mrs. Woods, have you remembered something? Yes, I just realized its position. It's different from before. Its position? The position of what? The position of that big metal thing. The bomb transport case? Yes, when Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo was open space and it was easy to search with the stand. I see. So, ay, naging judge. I see. So, where was the transport case when you and Mrs. Justice saw it? As I recall, I think it was more to the right. To the right? Then that means, in that case, in that case, you get the joke. The case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack. Who cares where the transport case was then? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with the something. Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear. What? Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. Relevant. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack. Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scenes as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright, I have to the bomb transport case was here at the time of that case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It said it was in the right. It was in the right. If I'm dumb, I'm dumb. If I'm stupid, I'm stupid. I have to do everything all over again, I think. Over here. It's in the right, I said. Mm. If this is not it, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm grateful, and I'm grateful, and I'm not grateful. In the right. What right? This, that, alright. I'm gonna scream and shout, and I'm gonna let it all out. Mm, chill. Anyway, so maybe it's in the name. So what? Bitch, the fuck am I gonna do here? Mm, so what? Um, over. I can't get this wrong, or I'm dead and dead. Um, over here, Your Honor. I assert that this is where the transport case was the time of the murder. But that's, thank you. Inconceivable. Oh, your hair was weird. Mrs. Wood, was this where the transport case was when you saw it? Yes, that's where it was. Thank you, Mrs. Woods. I'm sure that court has noted an interesting fact about this position. The transport case covers up the writing in blood. Exactly, if the transport case was in that position of the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which led us to the conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing. Why should we believe that defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying. Objection! The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Mr. Wood's testimony alone. What? What? And where is that proof you're talking about? It's right here in the crime photo. I came to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. Ano? Oh, it's broken. Um, so anyway, so we're gonna die. We're gonna absolutely die. It's the end of the trial day. I'm not even gonna care anymore. We're just gonna die. It's because um 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 ah, um 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 eh, listen. The proof you'll need, Your Honor, is right there here. I'm afraid I don't follow. Mr. Wright, I'm sensing a feel of doubt from you, which means you're just asking a wild stab in the dark, aren't you? Ouch, you're good. I bet you can also tell how I'm about to feel in a few seconds too. You just earned yourself a penalty. That's enough. I see no need to fear the power. This man's case is insufficient. What's guilty? No, I'm dumb. Uh, what's the guilty part again now, huh? Uh, Try again. Oh, It just restarts me at the first time in the thing. Okay. Put in the water indicates the port the bitch, the fuck am I gonna do here? It's the rock. I don't know. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Nope. Ah! So there should be some evidence of it. I'd better take another good look at the photo. Another time is right. So what happened? Is anything broken? And the other broken thing is another broken thing. Is it this? Cause I got a doubt and now I'm gonna let it. Is it this? Presenting doubt of the strings. Present the mark that runs. Yes! Thank you, Mr. Justice Bandage here. I see it, but what is it? This mark was made by one of the carters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. What? Yes, as Mrs. Wood said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. You did it, boss! It was a real biter, but you pulled it off. Yup, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards. Order in the court! Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction. Oh, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius, take that! Boss, I'm sensing a defiant, smug, and braggy vibe coming off of you. Ugh! I have just one question, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? If Mrs. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did it? Huh? What? Oh. Well, looks like I should have taken that train in thought through that to the last station. Well, I've heard a lot about this. So, this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it? Ah, this feeling, it brings back memory of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin. Gee, Miss Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a two-bit con man. You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence. Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster. What now, boss? Hehehe. I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Think, Ponix, think. There must be a way through this. I have to dig my way to the truth somehow. Who could have written the message in blood? Well, is the culprit. It's someone else. If it wasn't Apollo, who could have led the message? Ted, donate! The person left the bloody writing, and what do you base this claim on? Do I really need to base my boss? Oh. Mm. Mm. would really be? Oh yeah, wasn't there another person who shed blood at the crime scene? It was who shed blood? Who shed blood? Who had shed blood? In this case, it was you. I don't know. How would I know? Uh, it was not Ted Donate. It was not Monkey Beach ass probably. It definitely not a Tina Psychance if it wasn't Bong who could have left the bloody message. So like what now? And only that the thing that I can only think the bumping incident. What the fuck do I do with this? Um uh um mm, mm, um well I guess that's it guys. I guess that's it guys. It's time to say bye bye you.